Hey y'all. So it's the second video I've done doing for this channel. But the question is Trump going to get put in jail, right? A lot of politicians, a lot of people have been saying, "Oh, Trump needs to win this election because he's going to be put in jail if he doesn't." And to that, I laugh. I go, "You guys are first of all ridiculous, okay? Because one, that just wouldn't happen because it's a really bad president to set for the elite political class. Okay. People are always like, "Oh, Trump, he's gonna because he did this," it's laughable because let's look at history, right? Let's look at the last four presidents. Let's look at the last two presidents, right? Barack Obama came into office. Okay, he came into office 2008, and by this time, people were aware that the George Bush administration, George W. Bush, uh, he had war criminals and he was a war criminal himself. I mean, in a lot of ways, too, you could argue war criminals are, you're almost inevitably going to become a war criminal if you become the president of the United States. Okay. But the heinous acts that went on with going into Iraq and the fake WMDs, right, and all of that fake intelligence that was, spouted by the CIA and other organizations and Dick Cheney and all that, right? That fake information that Iraq had WMDs when they absolutely did not have it, and then that's what led the invasion into Iraq, right? Um, that fake, that I think that really does, hold merit potentially to prosecute and to, I mean, hundreds of thousands, almost millions of people died in that war. And this war is still going on, right? We're still technically in Iraq, right? We are in Afghanistan. We are in 9 different wars. Now, I'll give Trump credit for one thing. Trump has not entered us into a new conflict, right? And I will say this too. I'll give Trump another little bit more credit here is that Trump is the first president since Dwight D. Eisenhower to say the words military industrial complex, right? Now, presidents may have talked about like the defense state or the defense sector, but no one ever has said the military industrial complex since Dwight D. Eisenhower coined the phrase back in the 50s, late 50s, I believe, or mid 50s, right? Now, going back to my point though, Obama did not prosecute anybody from the George Bush administration, even though they were torturing people. They literally used false intelligence to, you know, enter into a war with Iraq, really just to get their oil, right? And Obama didn't prosecute a single one of them. Okay. Because that would set a bad precedent. That would set a bad precedent for now he probably should have, but this is what happens this is why no president will ever be, unless something as heinous as concrete evidence that is undisputable, will ever get prosecuted, is because every president is going to commit war crimes, probably. Now, for each former administration or for the former administration get prosecuted by the administration in power, that sets a bad precedent, and they don't want that. I mean, and I just point to the thing. I point to the main example of Obama did not prosecute anybody from the George Bush administration when they probably should have. Okay. And the fact is, George Bush and his administration did way more damage than Donald Trump's administration ever did when it comes to war and our foreign policy, right? So that is why I believe Trump will absolutely not get put in jail, indicted. No, won't happen. The elite ruling class, they wouldn't let that happen because, like I said, it sets a bad precedent. Anyways, this is Corrupt Society. welcome. We are gonna have some fun here. Not really, but it'll be very interesting because we are going to be highlighting a lot of the most, a lot the different systems that are corrupt. We're gonna look at it all. So we got some more clips coming here tonight, so stick around. Thanks.